Hey, Corndale, just want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. I know it's a day late, but I hope you had a chance yesterday to honor the moms in your life. As Christians, one of the things we want to honor and value is just the centrality of the family and God's purposes. And so, man, what a great opportunity to celebrate the moms in our lives. And I want you to hear from me, your pastor. I am grateful. Mom, for you, because I know you're watching this, and also for all of you in our church who are playing the role of mother, both physically and spiritually. Speaking of moms, listen to this. This happened to me last week. I was driving through Dundee. I saw a political yard sign and I recognized the person's name. Turns out it's the mom of one of our church members. So I saw this church member on Sunday. I was like, hey, you didn't tell me that your mom is running for office. And this person was like, yeah, the representative in our area just didn't hold policies that square with a Christian worldview. And a lot of the residents had been sort of frustrated at this person's voting and what they stood for. So my mom just decided, you know what? The only way to change that is to get involved and to run for office. What a wonderful example of living out Christian conviction. What if we weren't people who just complained, but people who actually jumped in and tried to make a difference locally? Thank God, brothers and sisters in Christ are doing that. And it reminds me, Tuesday this week, May 10th, is our local primary election day. And I want to encourage you to honor God and do your part to love your neighbors by getting out and voting. This is a primary election, so there is another election in the fall, but these elections locally are the ones that really matter. Sometimes we get all up in arms about national politics, and we get all convoluted about what's going on in Washington, D.C. Look, I was just there. It's not all that great. Omaha's kind of a cool place, right? But also, the issues and decisions that really matter are always the ones that are made locally. You know what matters for your life most? Who's on your school board? Who's on your city council? Who's your state legislator? Those are the roles that actually you and I care about the most because their decisions affect our everyday lives. Yes, what's going on in our nation matters, but don't miss the importance of being involved locally. So I hope that you will go and vote tomorrow in the primary election for Nebraska. There are a lot of open seats, a lot of people running. Do your work to find out about the candidates and to cast your vote. This is one of the ways that we as God's people can be involved in local ways that bless and serve our city and that take responsibility for the place where we live and the place where God has put us. So please do your part. Hey, next weekend, I've got a bunch of graduations to attend. As I mentioned a couple weeks ago, Pastor Justin will be carrying forward our Gospel of John B-Sides sermon in the Gospel of John, talking about God the Son. Yes, we talk a lot about Jesus, but let's think more clearly about what does it mean that Jesus is God the Son. That's the topic of next week's sermon. I'll see you in church as we continue that journey together.